singing the national anthem before today's contest. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for MP.
His aggressiveness on the defensive end has definitely risen over the last few years. He's doing all he can to swipe as many steals as possible. A real pest on that end who opponents hate going up against.
Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, then it's Thompson, and it's Bobo in at the 4. And for the Hornets, they've got MP. He's out there with the mellow ball. Jared Allen out there with Miller, and it's Salon in at the 4 slot. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
It'll be the Hornets off the tip. And here's Ball in the game against Portland. Very impressive. And the basket is good.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Stolen by MP. Takes it inside. Miller outside. On the wing, MP. Pass to Salon. Shot clock at 5. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
What a great look by MP. He just finds the way to deliver.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I felt good about it. I mean, DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me, once deep, it's too late. You need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Ball passes to Miller. Here's Salon. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 8-point game. Pass to Ivy. Lobo. And it's all from 3-point range.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
MP outside. This one for 3. Lobo with a rebound. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. And it's Cunningham missing. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. MP outside. Miller with it. To the middle. Here's Ball. It's the jump hook. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
Pass to Salon. Miller outside. And here's Allen, who's covered by Ayton. Now MP. Miller outside. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine. Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Ayton. He had 25 points in his last game. Thompson, no good. Miller outside. Pass to Salon. MP up top. There's the triple. Pistons trail by 11. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Now here's Ball. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Miller with it. Now Thompson defending. Back to Miller. The three is up. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Cunningham passes to Ayton. Over Allen. Again the miss by the Pistons.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far. And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very impressive offense so far.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
You know, Ivy wants to get to the rim, but good judgment taking what's there.
Ball passes to Miller. With the 10-footer. And off the front iron, and it goes. Miller's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays. If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Clark, the playoffs just around the corner. How many teams do you think have a legit shot to win it all?
Well, when you talk about championship teams, I think there's 5 or 6 teams that have the ingredients to win 16 games. There is a component of luck and health that goes into that. You got to be top flight to go the distance. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
4-3. The rebound by Detroit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Ayton. Fires from 14. And Ivy gets it to go. On the assist from Ayton. Ivy's got his second basket.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Back to MP. Ball outside. Here's Salon. Gets the 3 ball to go. Salon, he's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To Cunningham. Shoots over Ball. That one a little long. Charlotte leading by 15. Down low. Back to MP. Miller outside. Allen a screen. For 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Ivy. Here's Bobo from behind the arc. The rebound by Allen. Now here's Miller. Give him 8 points now. There's Ball with a 3. Nails it from 3. Ball's got 7.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
MP. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
I like the fact that MP keeps pushing. Even when he gets hit with the foul on the drive there, plays right through it.
And he drops it first. For the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. And Sasser subbed in for Ivy. And both free throws good for MP. Pistons trail by 20. Sasser with the ball. 17 points in his last outing.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Charlotte. Sasser, right side. There's the foul. It'll go on Marcus Sasser. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they need to really start taking care of the basketball. I mean, just careless play since the opening tip. Have to make the simple play. I mean, already they've got 4 turnovers and it's still early.
Now here's MP. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Launches it. Clock at 6. The Pistons clear it.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Now Sasser, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Connects from downtown.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's ball. 17-point game. MP outside. Fires for three. And Miller the bucket. Oh, the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Sasser outside. They set a pick. Takes the three. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Miller can't get it to go.
Yeah, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
MP against Cunningham. Inside. Pass to Mobo. Launches a three. He buries it from 3. Mobo's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Miller. Back to ball. Let's go with a 3. Here's Allen. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Tyson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Daniels comes in for ball.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers delivered in a major way. He finished with 19 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them today. He might still be feeding on that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Daniels, averaging around 5 points a game. Outside corner. Back to Daniels. Pass to MP. Here's Tyson. 5 on the clock. And here's MP from outside. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Pass to Sasser. Covered by MP. He shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Daniels passes to Allen. And here's MP. Outside corner. There's the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. And 6'10 with laser accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced it.
That would be my fourth steal if I had got that one. If I had got a piece of that
resilience
one.
and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Here's Tyson. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Allen. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sasser outside. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Mobile can't hit. And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Charlotte. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Ball is out there with MP. Then it's Miller. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Guarded by Miller. Sasser outside. Pass to Holland. And he jams it home with authority.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Now here's MP. Now here's Miller from deep. And Ivy pulls it down. Lets it fly from 18. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Ivy passes to Pokashevsky. Sasser outside. Unable to get that one. Good D by Ball. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit. And that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Talk about making your presence felt.
Man, just never gets old watching him fly like that. What a unique talent he is.
And an entertaining one, too. Just a sublime finish.
Counted from distance.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock, he's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
13 feet out. Sasser left side. No good on the three. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Lets the three fly. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his fourth assist in this one. Thompson against MP. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Holland. After the basket by Charlotte. They need this. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Number 1, the Hornets.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
And he makes both free throws. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to MP. Ball outside. Here's Salone. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. Bobo with the rebound. Bobo has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Here's Sasser. Gets a very good look and converts. Sasser's got 5 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Salone. And here's MP. Miller outside from behind the arc. And a rebound by Detroit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Sasser. Here's Bobo. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Bobo. 7 points in the game. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Mobo. The rebound by Allen.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Thompson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
You gotta make that moment last and enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here's MP. Ball outside. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. And here's Sasser. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mobo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And they rank in the top half of the NBA in blocks. Right in the middle of the pack. It's something they're looking to improve on.
And to go back to those 3-point shooting stats, even in a league pretty crowded with long-range shooters, their ability to get hot from beyond the arc is still noteworthy. And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Miller outside. From deep, MP. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Love the rise and fire approach. Demonstrates how confident MP is.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Mobo. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Mobo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Salone. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Portland. Here's Starks. Now here's MP. He's watched by Cunningham. From deep, MP. And Charlotte, another 3.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
There's Cunningham with a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Yeah, the free throw, no good.
Can you see total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Some changes for Charlotte. Michael Porter comes in for Jared Allen, and it's Tyson in for Miller. Sasser. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Tries again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. Looking is good, and he'll... So it's Charlotte holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And they've been shooting lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. The Western Conference winner, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others, simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Pistons.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Shutting the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Thompson. And it's Mobo in at the 4 spot. Now here's Ball. Kicks it out to MP. Miller right side. Shoots over Thompson. Miller can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so MP will bring it up for Charlotte. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Here's Ball. Three-pointer. Bobo with the rebound.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Pass to Cunningham. Miller against Thompson. Here's Mobo. Cunningham looking it over. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. MP drives in. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Ayton. And here's Cunningham outside. Drains the triple. Cunningham's got 11.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Ball passes to MP. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Fun watching Porter Jr. come right back with his own 3. Love that competitive spirit.
Here's Cunningham. The Hornets pull it in. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Ball passes to Porter. And then Porter with the
Well, when you got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
and the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Now here's MP. He's got 24. Allen a screen. Puts up a 3. Shot is off. He's 5 for 12. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Tremendous effort on the boards. He's been playing big all night.
Outside Porter. MP finds Porter. Miller outside. Allen a screen. And Miller good for three. He's got 17.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
There's that competitive nature from Ivy, coming right back with a three of his own.
Miller outside. Releases. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Miller's got 19 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. The Hornets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Out of bounds, Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. You look at Sacramento, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they've been systematically taking down their opponents, piling up wins just like everyone thought they would.
Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Thompson, no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Miller. No good off the back of the rim. The Pistons have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Holland. Now Aiden. Allen defending. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To the middle. Thompson with a steal. There's Cunningham with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 14.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Ball finds MP. Pass to Salah. MP with it. From outside the arc. The rebound by Detroit.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Thompson, counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Ryan, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Al. Thank you.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Shot from 16. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Ball passes to Miller. Misses the 3.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
And Ball gets it to go.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen. Charlotte has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Ball. Thompson with the block. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Holland. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Ball. 12 points for him. Allen a screen. And Charlotte another 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Here's Cunningham. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Ball.
And I like how tough Cunningham is. Welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
2:48 left. Up by 33. I just need 3 assists for a triple double.
Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Ivy. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, Ivy has been relentless, just working hard and finding himself looks.
MP is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Tyson in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. The shot is good by Goodwin.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
The Pistons shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Aiden. Cunningham, a screen on Allen. Here's Holland. Fires the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. MP, that was good. MP's got 26 points.
Against contact, too. How about that? They really made MP work for that hoop inside.
Back to Cunningham. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
3 points.
Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Pass to Goodwin. Ivy against MP from the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hornets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
And with the win tonight, they'll continue their relative dominance in this season series, taking 2 in a row with 1 game left to play against the Pistons.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Mitchell over to the left wing. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Allen a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is good by Goodwin.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Ayton. That shot, no good. Great
That'll
defense
do
time
it.
from Allen.
That will do it. We're going to win by
Ivy against
39.
MP.